My name is Hassan Usman, Managing Director, CEO of Jaiz Bank. Today I'm very excited to speak on one of the most innovative and exciting products in the payment system that is just about to be launched into the Nigerian market. It is none other than the NQR Code. This is a very simple technology that empowers the merchants to deal with all their payment issues easily within their own various organizations. They can on their own be able to onboard merchants and sub-merchants such that they don't have to revert to the bank. So it's easy deployment by merchants. This is one of the features that I see as very critical to expanding the payment space and ensuring that merchants adopt to the cashless program. For us, this is even more exciting for Jaiz because one of the strategic objectives of Jaiz Bank is to ensure financial inclusion, and the NQR Code has the potential to massively bring on board all operators, all economic agents in the space, whether they are street hawkers selling their goods in the market, tomato sellers, people selling day-to-day daily needs items. They can all be onboarded by this technology, which is very cheap and inexpensive and also easy to deploy, so long as the customer that they have has a smartphone. They can pay for whatever services, no matter how small or big. This is very, very exciting, and for us it's going to allow even the smallest economic agent in the society to be onboarded, and therefore increase the capacity of the banking system to aggregate savings, to aggregate financial flows, and deploy them for economic development. The current topology that we have is for banks to deploy POS in merchants, and POS has so many dependencies. You have the acquirer, you have the issuer, you have also the merchant's location, and you also have the telco to support that. So all of these dependencies create, when there is any issue around any of these institutions or players, the transaction will not go. So you have the very high failure rate around POS transactions, and also transaction cost is a little higher there. The NQR Code will have less dependencies. All you need is to ensure that the customer making payment has a smartphone, and there is a 3G minimum in that location, and that transaction will just go. Well, like I have mentioned earlier, the NQR Code is a simple technology. It's not requiring investment in POS and machines. All you need is the NQR Code for a merchant or sub-merchant, and with that you can make payment so long as there is a telephone, a smart telephone that can read that code, and then will initiate the payment amount, and the customer with that can pay to any merchant that has the NQR Code. NQR payments are also very secure. Every transaction is supported by the PIN that the customer has to put to confirm the payment. So when you scan and you identify the amount to be paid, you have to put your PIN, which is only known to you. So unless the PIN is compromised, there is no way that this security can be breached. I think this is something that is very exciting. Everything points to a system that is easy to deploy. It's not expensive because it's easy, it's simple. So pricing will also be very accommodating. And so I see it as a win-win for all of us, and especially for the economy, because it's going to bring more and more participants into the banking system. It will reduce the current situation where you have the high level of unbanked and excluded people from the banking system. It will ensure increase in savings because the more people are brought into the banking system, the higher level of savings we will expect, and therefore the higher level of investment that we could do through these savings by providing affordable credit to institutions that require financing or support. This is a big plus for Nigerian interbank settlement system, NIBSS. We are very excited with this innovation that they are bringing, which is going to accommodate vast majority of Nigerians, and it's therefore a challenge to other payment service providers to emulate and come together to innovate so that Nigeria can be a shining star in not only high level of development in the payment system space, but also in ensuring that such payment system is increasing the level of inclusion and reducing the very high exclusion level that we have currently. This is very commendable, and we thank and appreciate the NIBSS for this initiative. The central bank is a very interested party, and it's been doing a lot to ensure that the Nigerian banking or the Nigerian economy has grown and developed, and this type of innovation I think should be supported in this regard, because it has the advantage of ensuring that more economic agents are brought into the financial system. It facilitates the monetary policy. It's also ensure that savings are enhanced. So there is everything in it for the regulator like central bank to further support and put its stamp of approval for all that NIBSS and other payment system providers are providing for the Nigerian financial system to further scale up. I know, like many of my colleagues, we are very excited about this prospect of the NQR Code. We believe this is a watershed development in this space, and that we will carry this quickly to deployment and ensure that the vast majority of the unincluded Nigerians are brought into the financial system, the banking system, for the benefit of the individuals who could be empowered further by credits from the system, and also for the overall benefit of the nation's economy and the standard living of all Nigerians.